If you hear me!
What's up? What's up? What's up? Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I have just got back from another trip, this time in Kuala Lumpur, where I got a few little scores. So, one being a grail on my top 25 list, and the rest, which I shouldn't be spending money on, but could not resist items that I've just fallen in love with this figure line. So no more talking, we'll get straight into it. But for those of you that may be taking a trip to Malaysia and will be staying in Kuala Lumpur, I strongly suggest you head to, now I might butcher this, Sungai Wang Plaza. We stayed across the road from the Pavilion, which is like a 7-story shopping mall that had Lego stores, Toys R Us, everything in it. But around the corner, no more than maybe 400 meters, 500 meters, was the Sungai Wang Plaza. And in that plaza had about, I'd say at least a dozen anime toy stores that a few of them specialized in collectibles. A lot of them were the mainstream sort of anime, you know, stuff that you can find everywhere. You might find the occasional chase or something, but there would have been about at least three stores that did like absolute awesome collectibles, sort of like the Mandarakes in Japan. So the one that I found, I can't remember the name of the first one I went into where I brought a Star Wars figure, but the second store where I spent hundreds of dollars and picked up like half a dozen really, really cool items, my opinion, was a place called Planet M78. Now this store, the people that ran it or owned it were fantastic, helped me out. They taught me things, which I'll get into later, and reasonably priced. Like some stuff was cheaper, some stuff is what you expect to pay on the go-in market, which I did. I think I might have overpaid for a few figures, but it was the difference between getting them posted and actually having them in my hand. So it took away that fear of never receiving them. But we'll get into it. And first up was the store, I don't recall the name, but I have been looking for this figure. So now I can do my Clone Wars video. I just needed Obi-Wan in his Clone Wars gear. And this, it's about, so it was marked down to 115. That's not 115. It's Malaysian dollars. So that is, every $3 Malaysian is like $1 Australian. So if you cut that in to a third, it would be $38, which is fantastic because I almost brought this and it was going to cost me like $70 to $80 when you include postage in it. So score, absolute score. I swooped on that when I saw it. Now, this is the big one. If anyone's watched my top 25 once of 2026, you see at number 1 is Ken the Eagle, gotcha man. And number 2 is June the Swan. And I got June the Swan. Funny story is, as soon as I arrived home, Ken the Eagle was waiting for me. So number 1 and 2 have been a tick off the list. Love this line. I really hope they finish the whole team. It is taking them a while. They are dragging their feet, but my fingers are crossed. So this was in Planet M78. Fantastic store, like I said. Talking to the young fella there, he sort of guided me as to what series to watch in this line. And that is, if you watch my Japan video, you would have seen that I fell in love with Kamen Rider while I was there. And while I was at Planet M78, I would buy some Kamen Rider figures. So this one actually was waiting for me when I got home. So this one I didn't get from Planet M78, but this is Masked Rider number 2. So I'll leave him out because I didn't actually get him on the trip, but I got Masked Rider, Shin Masked Rider. Now that's the movie. If you've got Prime Video, watch Shin Masked Rider because it is really cool. I really enjoyed it. It's Power Rangers, never been a fan of that. This is sort of filmed the same way. They got as the series went on, you'll see that they get very colorful, the suits and everything, and you know, it's funny. It has its comedic aspects to it, like comedy style and joking, and so you got to watch it for yourself and pick out, because there's so many series and movies. Like Kamen Rider Gav might appeal to you, or 01 might appeal to you, but for me it was Shin Masked Rider, and also Black Sun because that's available on Prime. But here we have Hongo Takeshi from Shin Masked Rider, which is Shin Kamen Rider, and there he is. I have a thing right now where I want to collect the human form figures in the line, so I'm looking out for them right now, and which brings me to Black Sun, and I got Minami Kotaro. Now these two guys were both experimented on and made into Kamen Riders, and I got Akazuki Nobuhiko. So these guys, fantastic figures. There they are. I've never been into SH Figure Arts, but I'm really enjoying collecting these figures. I think they're great, and a bit biased because I'm a fan. You know, this obsession is likely to die down at some stage, because I can't maintain spending all this money, because these are premium figures and they come at a premium price. So there we have it. We've got the 2 Black Sun series figures, and then we've got the Shin Masked Rider as well as June. And then I would get this guy who doesn't stand up. And one thing I've noticed with the SH Figure Arts, and especially these figures, they don't have pegs, like peg holes to stand your figures up. So these guys don't actually want to stand up. So another thing I fell in love with while in Japan was Ultraman. So we'll get some Ultraman over here. And also, one of the coolest things I got from Planet M78 was a 3 3/4 inch Masked Rider, Kamen Rider. This being, I think, number 1. I think, yeah, number 1. Or was it number 2? It is number 2, I think. I think he's number 2. That's how they told them apart. So I think Masked Rider number 1's got the green, number 2's got the silver, and he comes with like this pegboard stand, I guess, because they don't have the pegs in their legs and whatnot. So you can clip him in and have him do a kick and pose. There we go. You know, so really cool, really good score. That's all I got. I wasn't trying to spend a lot of money while I was there, because I did do that big haul in Japan, but I did get these items from Planet M78. I strongly suggest, if you're in KL, pay them a visit, because they had Star Wars, they had so much Japanese stuff, they had Hot Toys, they had everything. The only thing I don't recall seeing was like vintage Star Wars, and maybe G.I. Joe, but I really didn't look all the way through that store because I was specifically looking for Kamen Rider and Battle of the Planets. Again, similar to Japan. So what I did get, I am super stoked. I can't be more happy. Again, check out Planet M78 while you're there, and all those other stores, because you're likely to find something in them as well, depending on what you collect. So I had a great time there, sightseeing and all the rest with my wife. So fantastic trip, fantastic pickups. Again, I can't stress enough, go check them out if you're ever in KL, Malaysia, right around the corner from the pavilion. 7-story shopping center, first floor's just nothing but cafes and eateries, and you'll find that all on the street. So other than that, thank you again for watching this video, a short one, but yeah, stoked, absolutely stoked. I can't wait to do a video when I open up all my Kamen Riders. If you're a fan, look out for that. It'll be way down the line though, because I'm still trying to buy additional figures before I do that. So again, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Until my next one, look after yourselves out there. Take care. I'll see you next time. Cheers.